Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I hope you like this video, and if you do, hit the like button and subscribe. This will be a talk through makeup tutorial on this Goldilocks warm half cut crease look that I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. Here I'm starting off by brushing the brows, and I'm doing like small little hair-like strokes to imitate my actual brows, and then I'll just brush that out. Then I will carve and create that like cut, sharp, clean brow look. And as you see, well, I kind of messed up right here, but I'll go back and clean that up. Here I'm actually carving out the brows at the top, which I normally never ever do. This was just something new, but that's what I like to do normally, just to try different techniques. And right here, I'm just blending that out. I'm going to use my Painterly eyeshadow base, which is like a sticky consistency. I love this for an eyeshadow base, and also for its color, because it makes my eyeshadow colors pop more. And then I'm just picking up that first color. I call this my transition color. This will help me blend all of the rest of my eyeshadows and make that come together. And I'm buffing that right only above my crease, focusing it only above my crease. And guys, it's kind of hard when you're doing a look with a bunch of colors. You want to have that gradient effect. So here I'm just making sure I raise my eyebrows a little just to get that flawless blended look. And I'm taking that second color and I'm just building that right below that transitional color, right below. And by this, I'm doing windshield wiper motions and just really buffing that out, and mainly like winging it out, mainly on the edge. So that'll just give me that cat eye effect look when I clean that up at the end. And I'm just blending and blending and blending, blending, blending. And then I'll be picking up a third and fourth color, mixing that and really focusing that on the outer V of my eye. And starting from that outer V, I will blend that right into the corners of my eye. Next, I'll be taking a clean, fluffy brush just to mesh all of those eyeshadows together to give me a clean gradient look. Then I'll be taking the next color and I'm really focusing this on my outer V, but like slightly blending it on my lid as well. Next, I'll be using this darker eyeshadow, which is very, very pigmented. And I'm going to be blending that from outer V to the corner of my eyes, but I'm focusing that like right on top, like literally of my eyeball socket, if that makes any sense. You can definitely feel for that. And once I'm done with that dark color, I definitely go back with the color Roxanne and Hunts, just to blend the edges of that darker eyeshadow to once again get that gradient look. Here I begin to start my half cut crease, and I'm really focusing like on the corners of my eyes first and following not my crease but right that little fold, the fold above the crease, just making a new crease, you would say, I guess. And just filling, just starting naturally low and working my way up top to where that concealer needs to be. At first, I did start off using the LA Pro Concealer and Fawn to do this half cut crease, but I found that using the eyeshadow base Painterly worked better. And I'm doing a half cut crease. So I'm stopping midway and blending the rest of that concealer a little bit with the eyeshadow that's already there. Next, I'll be using the NYX glitter adhesive, and I'm just patting that on the areas I did my half cut crease. And I'm picking up the color Queen, and I'm just doing pat motions on the area of my cut crease. And for another little gradient effect, I picked up the color CRANAPPLE, and I'm putting it right in between the color Chip and Queen. And then I'm just going to kind of blend those colors together. And then I took a clean fluffy brush just to get a more blended effect. And then I went back and with the color Jax to blend the edges of those eyeshadows. Here I'm using the LAGIRL concealer orange corrector just to cancel out the dark marks, and mainly I put this around my mouth area because that's the most area that I'm discolorated. Next, I'll be using my pore primer, which is Porefessional by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm using Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Coconut. I definitely meant to get the poreless matte finish one. Definitely picked up the dewy one. I hated it. My skin is kind of on the oily side, so I wouldn't suggest a dewy foundation for women who have oily skin. And with the Beauty Blender, I'm using this as a cleanup tool just to clean up the edges of my eyeshadows. Then I'm using the Melanie Mills Hollywood Gleam Body Radiance. I put this on my cheekbones, my nose area, my cupid's bow, and a little on my forehead just to give me like that natural glow. And this can also be used underneath the foundation. Okay, now I'm just gonna highlight underneath my eyes. Other areas I highlight is only on the bridge of my nose, my upper lip, and also just to do a little extra carving out those cheekbones. And by that, I put the concealer right underneath where I would put my contour. I also leave my concealer under my eyes last to blend. It blends a little better when you actually let it sit on your face. Little tip technique. And as y'all already can see, I done slapped them eyelashes on with the quickness. I didn't even say what kind of eyelashes. These are the Ardell lashes in Natural Wispie. And I'm bringing that concealer like right on the sides of my nose just to make a natural contour of the nose. And I'm also taking that concealer and cleaning up that eyeshadow. Then flipping the butt end of my Beauty Blender where I originally put on with my foundation, and I'm just blending the edges of the concealer just to make sure there's no harsh lines in my concealer. Next, I'm using this black opal foundation in the color Carob just to carve out my cheekbones to give me that contour look. And I'm using this kind of small fluffy brush just to give me that more buffed out kind of contour. And then I'm taking that contour color, putting it on the tip of my chin and my jawline. And again, taking the butt end of that Beauty Blender and blending everything out. Next, I'll be taking this L'Oreal powder in the color Cool, I believe, and contouring my nose and actually like blending that upwards in my eyeshadow a little, and more so in the front of my eyebrows as well. In this next step, I was just being a little extra just to give my under eye a little more pop by using the MAC foundation in the color NC45, I believe. Next, I'll be using my Laura Mercier powder to set my under eye. I love this powder. It just melts into the skin, and I'm dabbing my big fluffy brush and I'm setting my whole face with the Laura Mercier powder. And to set my contour, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. For highlighter, I'm using the last two shades in the Carli Bybel. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. And only on the apples of my cheeks, I use MAC's RAIZIN blush. And I'm going to go back and mesh all of that highlighter and blush back with that contour. And I'm using Hunt's and Roxanne for my lower lash, and also Jack's. Here I'm taking some liquid eyeliner, and at first, like, I just wanted to line the lid, just the lid, and just to also blend my lashes in better, but nope, I just had to be extra. So of course I done extended that thing on out, and I'm just extending it a little bit upwards, y'all. It takes practice, blood, sweat, and tears to get like a really sharp winged eyeliner down, and I'm still perfecting it, trust me. Then I'll be using some mascara to blend my lashes more, and also putting some on the bottom lashes. Using this NYX pencil, I'm lining my lips and actually going over my natural lip line just to give me a little more fuller lip. And finally, I'm using this lipstick in the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette in the number 6. And that's the final look. If you guys like this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other looks that you would like to see me do, just comment in the comment box below. And I'll be definitely posting more talk through makeup tutorials in the future. Bye guys.